emodels.co.uk. Make something awesome.
Okay, as you see, we've done a bit. So it'll construct a bit more of the wing. So obviously there's the straight one with the gun part open, and this will have the flaps roll down. This went together fairly well. There's a little bit of cabbage on here, just need to do a little bit of filling the filing around there. But the back edge has gone on quite well, which is good because that's going to be exposed with the flaps down. This is the centre part where the fuselage fits, and on the other side I've got the part where the folding wing slots in here, so all this will be exposed. This is all in the blue. Okay, and underneath you can see all the rivet design and everything like that, apart from this bit which is completely smooth. Don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but that's what it is. Anyway, so this is a flap that comes down when the wing is folded up, so there'll be a flap down here when we put this side on. So that's where we are with the wing. So it's quite a sizable wing on its own. So 20, well, just under 25 centimetres there. So it's a big plane. So this is the other wing that we've put together. So again, this is the folded one, so that'll fit into the one we've just shown you. And done a bit more work on the fuselage, so I've filled some more gaps. So the seams are everything a bit better than they were. Just got a little bit of clean up to do on that. So yeah, most things are pretty smooth. And so I tried gluing around here and holding it together, just wasn't working, so done some filling, so I'll paint that up a little bit as well. But anyway, that's the where we are with the fuselage. So it's much better than it was, but still not perfect. There's one little bit that I forgot to fit, so that will go in here. So I should have fitted that before I painted anything, or any of that anyway. Anyway, I'll get that sorted and fitted eventually. So that's where we're up to. So again, still sort of thinking whether I'm priming things up now or later. But anyway, see where we're up to. Seeing the instructions just suggest putting the two parts together, but I think I'll keep them apart for now just to see how things go. Because the next bits, pages and pages doing wings, is we start doing the air intake part underneath, but that seems to just fit on this bit. So I'll do a bit of dry fitting and see how things marry up, and then we'll come back in the next bit and see what I've decided. So that's where we are with the wings. Okay, I think for the next bit I'll move the camera a bit higher and see if it'll stay there. So, see you in the next bit. Right, just moving on to the next bit, and just thought I'd show you this bit. The part number seems to have gone a bit awry. So we're on sprue F, and it's a big part, because this is F23. This is sprue F. According to the sprue, this is F23. This part is F27. So it's like F27, it's 28, 29 and 41 are the pieces you need, rather than the numbered ones on here. Maybe it's not too confusing because they're all on the same sprue. It's just a little unusual for the numbers to be so all that wrong. Anyway, we'll work around. Just thought I'd show you that, just in case you come across anything thinking what's going on. I think it's just the numbers are going out slightly, but you can tell which part's which very easily. So we'll get this cut off and cleaned up, and we'll see where we end up. See you next bit. Okay, just doing a little bit of an update of where we're up to. So we've cut off and cleaned up several bits. For example, it's the rear wheel. So basically, like most of these parts, it's the Class 615 umbrella acrylic with the wheel itself matte black. So we'll be painting bits and pieces up in a sec. This is the air intake bit. So the main struts for the wheels. So the supporting parts. Some flaps for the wings. So the covers for the flaps that go over the hole in the wing for where the guns are. The flaps for the wheel. So lots of bits and pieces. And I've also started on making up the bombs. So these are the £1,000 bomb. Excuse me. Which is basically 3 parts. 2 halves together and this part of the fin squeezed in. And trying to line everything up, so it's a bit of sanding to do on there. That'll go up nicely. And this is the part that fits the underside of the wing. Again, just a little bit of filing and filling on there, all the tidy up any little edges. And this is the part that fits in the bottom there and slots into the top of the wing. Like so. So this is olive drab and this will be blue like the rest of the plane. Okay, so we'll continue doing little bits of tidyings up and things. Don't know whether you showed this already, but they've put the few of the flaps on the wings. So this side where it's folded they're up, and this side where the wing is down, putting the flaps down in position. So again, this all needs priming and painting in, you guessed it, blue. So, say a little bit of an update. So I've done a few bit more bits and pieces, done a bit of construction. We'll have a big prime up and start doing the blue bits. So I just thought I'd show you where we're up to. Okay, see you in the next bit. Hey, you can see we've moved on a bit. So I've started some decaling. So there's a little decal on the folded wing, and I say these decals are, I think they're very good. There's hardly any carrier film. Obviously there's a bit in the middle there, but if you use enough solutions on them, you'll get it to virtually disappear. And there's both little ones on here. Don't know if you can see that, but it said guns. And this one's ammunition boxes, just in case you didn't know which went where. So apart from the great big star on the line, there's not a lot of that little ones, the instruction ones around the wing. And this is the other side. So you've done the crossbar across the guns and the ammo boxes there, and I've done the flaps that will be open on there. And on the other side I'm just in the process of doing the other big one. As I say, there's a bit of everything, so I need to just do a bit of, I don't use the Ragasol yet, So we'll get some of that on, and that'll get it to sit down nice and flat. What else have we done? I've done the white surfaces, and just on the tailplane in white as well, so that once it's dry we'll need some masking up, because we have stripes to get on there. So what else have I been up to? I've done the rockets with their decals, done the £1000 bombs with theirs, to see what it would like with the satin varnish on there. I'll put a matte on that, so we'll get that matte varnished in a minute or two. Excuse me. There's little decals and things on flaps. And painted a few other bits and bobs. The rear wheel, air intake, fuel tank. I haven't decided whether that's going on yet, but yeah, I think I'll put that on. Done the canopy. You may be thinking, why is that not on the plane while I'm doing the spraying? Well, basically it didn't make a good enough join to have that on and spray it. Well, I didn't think it did anyway. So that's where we're up to. As you can see, got some shadows, the sun's just come out, which is nice. So we'll keep on, wait for this the white paint to dry, do a bit of masking, then we'll have a big spray of blue on this, and we'll see how it all goes together. So what I'll do, basically I've got a plan so far is get as many of these pieces on once I've painted up the main fuselage. I would like to put the bombs and rockets on, wait till it's a bit more done, and then that'll be the end of this part, and then in the next part I'll do the engine. So we'll see if we can make a bit of progress with this pretty soon. Okay, see you in the next little bit. Okay, as you can see, we've got some colour on the main body of the plane. So that's the blue and white striped tail. Turned out very well. There's one tiny bit of bleed here, otherwise the rest of it's really good. Very happy with that. And run the copper to the front screen, looks really clear. So come along nicely. So put the rear wheel in, and the aerial on there. So what I need to do now is put some of the stencil decals on either side, and some of the bigger ones, the big 32, the big stripe there, little 32 on there. So there's quite a few decals to get sorted out. So I'll come back when we're a little bit further on. Let's see, good plane. A wingspan on the back of that. So anyway, we'll get some decals on this bad boy. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so that's all the decals done. Got a few, quite a few little stencil ones on, and the big star and stripe there with the 32, and up on the tail F6F-5. So what do I think of these decals? Still a little bit of wear, a little bit of silvering on there. The big one's quite good because there's virtually no carrier film apart from just where they fill in. Again, there's a bit of silvering there I can work on, but the rest of it doesn't have any at all. The little ones are even better because they have a little bit brown, but it disappears really quite quickly. the other side. Okay, so these are all ones for the option I'm doing, but I finished this off one of the other ones, other options, just thought they look good. Let's put them there as well. So that decals down there. So let's have a quick recap. So I've done the wing as well. Let's get little stencil ones. The folded wing on there as well. So that's the big building part and decaling for the body. So what we'll do is we'll call this part finished there, and we'll in the next part we'll get on with doing the engine. So as always, excuse me, pop along to eModels. That's emodels.co.uk. Brilliant website. If you can't find it on there, drop them an email. They'll see where they can get it for you. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.